So in this video, we're going to be talking a little bit about why you shouldn't take your divorce so personally. So every day I meet countless people who are asking loads of questions as to what happened with their divorce. And often the nature of the questions are things like, why me? Why them? Why now? And I get it. I mean, being a shame-based trauma, divorce really makes us evaluate ourselves very harshly as we're faced with looking at our own shortcomings and weaknesses in relationships. And ultimately, those challenges and setbacks can make us feel a little bit like a failure. And at the end of the day, if you don't have so much negativity to the word failure and you see it a little bit more like feedback, then if you can see it as feedback, the faster you will incorporate that feedback, the faster you will bounce back from your divorce. And not taking your divorce so personally is really crucial to moving on and to the success of your next relationship. So there are 5 reasons why I would say that it's crucial to not take your divorce so personally. Number 1, taking your divorce so personally can lead to intense feelings of guilt and shame and anger and self-blame, and that can take a real toll on your mental and emotional well-being. So by recognizing that divorce is often the result of a complex set of factors, it's not solely your fault, you can better protect your mental and emotional health and give yourself a break. And remember that although you're accountable for yourself in a relationship and they're accountable for themselves in a relationship, both of you contributed about 50% into the joint dynamic. So it's not possible for one person to totally ruin a relationship. It isn't. Because you both bring yourselves to the dynamic. So you can take accountability for your piece of the puzzle and your 50% of the dynamic, but it's impossible for you to ruin everything. So even if your ex said that, don't take them at face value either. Look at the thing from the outside, unemotionally, and give yourself a little bit of a break. The second thing is personalizing divorce can really lead to significant blow to your self-esteem. Remembering that our failures or setbacks, our failed relationships, it doesn't define your worth as a person. Separating your self-esteem from the outcome of your relationship allows you to focus on personal growth and self-improvement. 20-year or 30-year marriage isn't a failure. It's just a relationship that reached an ending. And finding the source of why it reached its ending and what you might have to do with that or what changes you want to make into your future, that'll help you with your self-actualization and your future. But it's not necessarily to be taken so deeply personally as a big failure on your self-esteem. Number 3, holding onto the resentment, the anger, the guilt, that can really hinder the healing process after divorce. So when we personalize things, we really struggle to move forward and can really get stuck. And by not taking it too personally, you can work on processing your emotions, forgiving yourself, your ex-spouse, and moving forward in a healthier way. 4, taking your divorce personally can really keep you stuck in the past and ruminating on what was wrong. And it's important to look at that and see, okay, well, that's what I can be responsible for, and these are some changes that I want to make into the future. But to shift your focus towards the future and the opportunity it holds is crucial to actually recovering. And by doing so, you can start to build a new fulfilling life, look for the learnings from the past, look at how I'm going to be a better person in my next relationship, and move forward. And 5, finally, if you have children and you need to co-parent with your ex-spouse, it's really crucial to not take the divorce so personally. That'll stop you from having effective co-parenting, cooperation, and the ability to put your children's needs first, because you'll be absorbed in your own self-loathing, self-pity, self-failure conversation. Personalizing the divorce can really make it harder to work together as co-parents, and it can negatively affect your children. And I see so many people that get into this place where they're feeling bad about themselves. They enter into a whole point-scoring righteousness argument in the divorce. And that's often because they're struggling with taking things so personally, and they're trying to downgrade how they feel by starting a fight over there. Sometimes relationships end. Sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes we don't succeed at something lasting forever. And success is not defined by how long a relationship lasts, but the quality of the relationship and what it produced. If you have beautiful children to show for your relationship, you actually had a successful union. So in summary, whilst divorce is undoubtedly a personal experience and it can be really a massive trauma for people to go through, it's essential to avoid taking it so personally, not only for the sake of your own mental and emotional well-being, self-esteem, future happiness, but also for the happiness of your children. Recognizing that divorce is complex and involves multiple factors can really help you navigate this challenging transition more effectively. And if you're struggling with any of that, make sure to book a clarity call on our website, check out one of our programs, and for more videos like this, be sure to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.